Hello there, everyone. It's becoming increasingly evident that the topic of reforming Social Security and Medicare is gaining traction and capturing attention. The imminent depletion of the Medicare and Social Security trust funds in just a matter of a few years is a cause for deep concern and has sparked numerous discussions about the necessity for changes to these vital programs. With the Medicare Trust Fund projected to run dry in as little as 5 years, and the Social Security Trust Fund facing potential exhaustion of funds within just 9 years, the need for action is pressing. Enter Chris Christie, the former Republican governor of New Jersey, and a contender for the Republican presidential candidacy. Christie is making waves by boldly asserting that Social Security and Medicare cuts, although politically risky, are essential measures in today's complex economic landscape. He emphasizes that the status quo is no longer sustainable, and a proactive approach is required to ensure the continued viability of these programs. According to Christie, the gravity of the situation demands that Social Security and Medicare cannot be left untouched. If no action is taken, they risk complete financial insolvency. Christie's perspective includes advocating for the consideration of political risks associated with implementing changes to Social Security and Medicare benefits for the younger generation. The primary objective is to secure the long-term health of these programs, given the backdrop of a steadily rising national debt. Speaking at a conference hosted by conservative radio host Eric Erickson, Christie expressed his dissatisfaction with both sides of the political aisle, accusing them of failing to grasp the urgency of the issue. He pointedly highlighted the alarming possibility that Medicare could face bankruptcy within a decade, with Social Security following suit in just 11 years. He clarified that these projections are based on estimates from the Congressional Budget Office, which could change as new data becomes available. The concern surrounding the funding of Social Security gains more weight when we delve into the projections. The consensus is that the program's trust fund is on a trajectory to become insolvent in roughly a decade. Should this come to pass, the program might be forced to provide only an average payout based on the funds it receives, leading to a substantial reduction in benefits. A recent analysis conducted by the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget paints a stark picture, suggesting that benefits for an average retired couple could decrease by more than $17,000 per year if the trust fund becomes insolvent as projected. To address the challenges at hand, Christie proposes a twofold strategy. First, he recommends raising the benefit eligibility age for individuals under the age of 50. This measure, while impacting younger Americans more significantly, would provide them with the time needed to adapt to the upcoming changes. Additionally, Christie suggests means testing benefits, a system in which benefits are allocated only to those with incomes falling below a predetermined threshold. While the concept of these proposals is clear, the exact details, thresholds, and implementation strategies remain to be elaborated. In the past, discussions around entitlement cuts have been woven into broader federal budget negotiations. Although some conservatives have floated the idea of changes, these programs have historically remained largely untouched in these discussions. However, the stark reality remains that action will eventually be imperative to ensure the long-term fiscal sustainability of Social Security and Medicare. These programs constitute a significant portion of the federal budget, and their financial stability impacts the lives of millions of Americans. As the urgency of addressing these issues intensifies, it's crucial to understand that allowing time to slip by without meaningful intervention could lead to the gradual depletion of trust fund reserves. This would necessitate increasingly drastic and abrupt measures as the funds approach critically low levels. In the end, the fate of these crucial programs hinges on the willingness of policymakers to engage in constructive dialogue and make well-informed decisions. The challenge lies in balancing immediate political considerations with the long-term financial well-being of both Social Security and Medicare. By proactively addressing these challenges, policymakers can pave the way for a more secure and stable future for these essential programs.